Well, let me share my thoughts with you this morning, which I hadn't thought about since the incident happened or whatever. And it's just now crossing my mind as I'm getting back in the bed. It's 10 minutes to 6 in the morning. Uh, I was up and about probably since about 4:30 or something. But yesterday, I had some repair people at my home regarding my hot water tank and my hot water heater. It kept tripping my breaker. So they did a lot of process of elimination, one thing at a time. And the last thing they had to check, because everything was discovered, that's not the problem. The elements, the whatever else they did, they discovered that wasn't the problem. The problem was my breaker. I had a weak breaker. So this morning, and that was yesterday around 1 o'clock in the afternoon when they were here. And here it is this morning, going on 6 a.m. I I I heard in my spirit break down, dissect what happened yesterday and share it. So here I am. So what what I discovered right now in my spirit, God letting me know where his people are at this time, is that I don't know which group of us is in this section, and I had to even evaluate myself to make sure that if I am, I do something about it. But this group of us that I'm talking to is that we know we're connected with God. We know we're connected with God. We know we're one with God. And we're doing what we know we're supposed to do as far as keeping our connection with God straight. Or put it this way, this group of us thinks we're doing what it takes to stay connected with God. Something's tripping the breaker. It's a weak breaker. And I don't know if that's the right term for the name or the name of it, the in the breaker box. And it was a big breaker for the hot water heater. It wasn't a small breaker. I hope I'm calling it right. I don't know. But they had to take it out and put in a new one. But what God was telling me to dissect and share it is that some of us may be doing the right things or looking the certain way. Everything is looking good on the outside, but something is tripping the connection to the power. Something has tripped the power, made the power shut off. And God is letting us know it's time to do something about it. So again, I had to evaluate myself and make sure there's nothing that is tripping my power. So we could look good, sound good, act good, but let's make sure that that connection to the source power is there. Because if we're, and I'm missing what God said, it's because we're trying to do it ourselves. That's what's tripping the breaker, the box, the power. That's what's shutting off the power to from the source, is because we're trying to do it ourselves. And I asked the question before I turned on the video, is what are we trying to do ourselves? And the answer I got about 15 minutes later, because it's 6 o'clock now, is that it don't matter what you're trying to do yourself. That's what I just heard in my spirit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I guess that's not the what it is you're trying to do to self isn't the important thing. The important thing is you're trying to do whatever by yourself. We should not be in this life trying to do anything by ourselves. It sounds weird to say that, but that's the pure facts of living this connected to the source power. It shouldn't be nothing in our lives that we're trying to do ourselves, no matter how small or great it may be. If God is not involved, it's cut off the source from the power. It tripped that breaker. So in each and everything, and I say that with such importance, everything, anything and everything should be done connected to the source power. So the issue is not what is it that we're trying to do by ourselves, because it could be any number of things. And God is letting me know it ain't about what it is. It's about it should not be there. I don't care how big or how small. Everything should be including our God, because we can't hide anything from God. Nothing is hid. It may be hid from man, but it's not hid from God. So let us make sure that even if it's good, bad, or ugly, nothing should be done without the source power. And I don't mean to bring this up, but it just popped in my spirit. Even when I was back in my silly days of drugs, alcohol type stuff, God was right there sitting with me as if he was my partner in the middle of me doing what I'm doing. So it's not like we're hiding it from God. So why not come in and have a seat, Father? Because he's there anyway. And even if you made your bed in hell, the Bible say it's there. He's there. Even in the middle of hell, he's there. And thank God, hell can't stop us. Death and hell cannot rob us from God. So, all right, check the source power of your breaker to make sure we're not tripping. Have a blessed day.